Well, again, I met Cedar through Billy Higgins. um, so Billy brought Cedar to the world stage, his workshop, and he got him to play with us. We were just like all young students, you know, and we got to play all of his tunes with us. Now I'm still in school, you know. So maybe 4 or 5 years later, when I'm still living in LA, Cedar calls me out of nowhere to play with him, just one gig. And that was a great experience. And then 2 years later, I moved to New York. And then he would call me from time to time to sub. Like if I believe Kenny Washington was playing with him, if he couldn't make a gig, Cedar would call me sometimes. And I think Joe Farnsworth was playing with Cedar, and I would sub for him, you know. And then in 2009, I became Cedar's regular drummer. 2008, 2009. And yeah, I mean, by that time I knew his whole songbook already. So, you know, let's do it. And it's been one of the greatest experiences of my life, you know, to play with Cedar. Because of course, I know him from Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, the Jazz Tet, you know, J.J. Johnson's band from the late 50s, early 60s. So, and even all in his quartet and trio records, Eastern Rebellion. And whenever Cedar came to LA to play with Billy Higgins and David Williams, I was right there in the front row. So by the time I became his regular drummer, I was already, you know, let's do this. So. Cedar was supposed to be on the cruise, and when he passed, you know, it was decided that Benny would make the gig and make it a Cedar Walton tribute. And you know, Benny, of course, he's very methodical, thorough. So whatever the situation is, he's going to, from start to finish, he's going to like have it detailed. So I mean, we've already played twice, and I mean, he's on top of it. And I've played with Benny many times in the past, playing his music and his repertoire, and he's an incredible musician. And he's a student of Cedar, of everybody, Oscar Peterson, so you name it, he's going to jump on top of it. And so when it was decided that this is what we're going to do, yeah, Benny, he's right on it. And me and David, smooth, you know, it's all good. Well, I mean, audience is incredible. Like this is, I mean, because I play jazz festivals all the time. This is like a jazz festival, but all of the fans that you see and come in contact with, they're real. This is real jazz, real fans for real jazz. Okay, so you can just name a festival, any major festival. I'll say a quarter of the audience is there to see some real jazz. And then the rest of them, well, maybe something they might call smooth jazz, or it might be like some R&B type thing, you know. And but on these jazz cruises, these people are here to see real jazz. They want to see something swinging, and that's the beauty of it, you know. And then also, I mean, it's a jazz cruise, so it's not like you finish playing and maybe some people from the audience says hi and then they're gone. You see them the next day, or maybe you see them later that night at another show. So, I mean, that's incredible, you know. Yeah, this is only my second cruise, and major cruise in 12 years. So, 13 years actually. So, hopefully I'll be on many more. Well, yeah, Kenny Washington, Lewis Nash, Jeff Hamilton, Joe LaBarbera, who I haven't seen in years. So, yeah, I mean, it's great because you can play your gig, and then later that night or afternoon you can see those drummers that you may not see for another year because everybody's busy touring and whatnot, you know. So it's great to be on one ship and get to see each other and socialize, you know. And for me, I can pick up information, maybe get a lesson or something, you know. Hi, I'm Willie Jones III. For more videos, go to JazzTimes.com.